At ambient conditions, oxygen is a colorless and odorless gas. It's not flammable, but it promotes the combustion. In the air, 21 volume% of oxygen is included. Already small amounts of higher oxygen rates will increase the burn rate significantly. This can lead to fire ignition of materials. Therefore, at higher oxygen concentrations, there's an increased risk of fire and explosion. During opening and closing operation of valves, high velocities can occur inside the valves. At high oxygen concentration, this can lead to fire ignition of plant parts if any kind of impurities are present in the valve, together with unsuitable materials or lubricants. Therefore, there are 3 essential points which have to be considered for the production of oxygen bore valves. The first point is the selection of oxygen-suitable metallic materials for the media-contacted parts. We are guided here by the IGC oxygen standard of the European IGA. This standard indicates that at higher pressure, carbon and stainless steel may no longer be used, but special materials, so-called exempt materials. We are producing these kind of valves out of brass, Monel and Inconel, especially at higher temperature, or we grade up standard materials like carbon and stainless steel by innovative processes with corrosion protection layers. These can be copper or nickel. The second important point is the selection of suitable sealing materials. We are only using sealing materials which are tested from the German Federal Office BAM in regards of oxygen burnout safety for the given pressure and temperature ranges. Already small amounts of natural grease, like from your hands, can be enough to cause ignition of materials in oxygen atmosphere. Therefore, there are strict rules for the production of oxygen bore valves, which we have fixed in our oxygen work instructions. All media-contacted parts will be ultrasonically cleaned before assembly. The assembly and testing will be done in a separate oxygen room. For the assembly, we are only using oxygen-approved lubricants in a small amount. All pressure testings will be done only by gas. And after final testing, the valves will be packed in welded foil with the label oil and grease-free for oxygen. Hartmann develops and produces two-way and multi-port bore valves for oxygen applications. Our strength is where other standard valves are reaching their limits. These are in particular the production of the oxygen-approved materials, high pressure ranges up to 420 bar and more, and high temperature ranges up to 550 degrees C. One example for our oxygen bore valves is our delivery to the German customer Yara in Brunsbüttel, where our valves are working at up to 400 degrees C, safe and gas-tight as shut-off valves. By complying with all the mentioned points during the production of our oxygen bore valves, we can contribute to a safe operation of oxygen plants and oxygen pipelines.